Hi, we're Team Drum, and this is our customized drum kit that we tailored to allow a person with limited reach to play the drums more comfortably. There are 5 major modifications that we have made to our kit. We have modified the seat, as well as the drumsticks. We also modified the toms and made some extensions, made a third bass drum leg, and finally created a simple damper. This is our customized drum seat. It is 7 inches wide and has a saddle-shaped contour to allow increased stability and balance. On top of its wooden base, there are 2 layers of foam, and the entire seat is upholstered in velvet to allow a more comfortable sitting experience. Another modification that we have made is to our drumsticks. Our left and right hand drumsticks are different due to our client's varying dexterity. The left-hand drumstick is the standard 16-inch length. However, 2 inches in from the end, the diameter is laid down by 1/8 of an inch to allow our client to place his fingers around the stick more easily. The ball grip is there to add support and allows our client to wrap his hand around it, and it will actually prop the stick upwards to enable him to play more easily. The right-hand drumstick is an extended drumstick that is extended by 4 inches. The connection is made via a wooden dowel, and the end of the stick is completely wrapped in athletic tape to allow our client to have a better grip around the stick. The drums that sit atop of the bass drum are called toms, and one of the major modifications that we have made to our kit is to extend the toms closer to the drum player. This is done by extending the existing tom tube outwards by a tube connector, and this extension can be made from 4 to 15 inches. However, because of this increased moment arm, the stress on this particular joint is increased, and to minimize this stress, we have added this support tube that drops down from the tube connector down to the support screws and latches onto those support screws of the bass drum. Because the tom extensions increase the torque of the system, a third bass drum leg is added to prevent the bass drum from tipping. This third bass drum leg is adjustable in length and is bolted to one side of a hinge, whose other side is in turn bolted to a metal strip that is secured between 2 support screws. When in its stowaway mode, the third bass drum leg rests against the bass drum and can be secured via this Velcro strip. However, when in use, the third leg comes out as so and provides additional support to the bass drum. The final modification that we have made to our project is the addition of a cymbal damper. This dampening system is attached to the cymbal stand via this support block, which is then secured with this eye hook as seen here. 2 metal levers are attached to the support block, and on one end, at an 120-degree angle, exist these cymbal dampers. At the other end of the levers is this strike pad, which is made of foam upholstered in velvet. The idea is that a downward motion on the strike pad will cause an upward response of the dampers touching the cymbals, which will then attenuate any vibrations. The entire system is kept in tension with this spring as seen here. I will now demonstrate. On behalf of our team, thank you for listening. We would now like to share with you some footage of our client rocking out on his new customized drum kit.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go!